Bacon's value lies less in theology and ethics than in psychology. He is an undeceivable analyst of human nature, and sends his shaft into every heart. On the stalest subject in the world, he is refreshingly original. A married man is 7 years older than his thoughts the first day. It is often seen that bad husbands have good wives. Bacon was an exception. A single life doth well with churchmen, for charity will hardly water the ground where it must first fill a pool. He that hath wife and children hath given hostages to fortune, for they are impediments to great enterprises, either of virtue or mischief. Bacon seems to have worked too hard to have had time for love, and perhaps he never quite felt it to its depth. It is a strange thing to note the excess of this passion. There was never proud man thought so absurdly well of himself as the lover doth of the person beloved. You may observe that amongst all the great and worthy persons, whereof the memory remaineth either ancient or recent, there is not one that hath been transported to the mad degree of love, which shows that great spirits and great business do keep out this weak passion. He values friendship more than love, though of friendship too he can be skeptical. There is little friendship in the world, and least of all between equals, which was wont to be magnified. That is between superior and inferior, whose fortunes may comprehend the one the other. A principal fruit of friendship is the ease and discharge of the fullness and swellings of the heart, which passions of all kinds do cause and induce. A friend is an ear. Those that want friends to open themselves unto are cannibals of their own hearts. Whoever hath his mind fraught with many thoughts, his wits and understanding do clarify and break up in the communicating and discoursing with another. He tosseth his thoughts more easily, he marshalleth them more orderly, he seeth how they look when they are turned into words. Finally, he waxeth wiser than himself, and that more by 1 hour's discourse than by a day's meditation. In the essay of Youth and Age, he puts a book into a paragraph. Young men are fitter to invent than to judge, fitter for execution than for counsel, and fitter for new projects than for settled business. For the experience of age in things that fall within the compass of it directeth them, but in new things abuseth them. Young men in the conduct and management of actions embrace more than they can hold, stir more than they can quiet, fly to the end without consideration of the means and degrees, pursue absurdly some few principles which they have chanced upon, care not to, i.e., how they, innovate, which draws unknown inconveniences. Men of age object too much, consult too long, adventure too little, repent too soon, and seldom drive business home to the full period, but content themselves with a mediocrity of success. Certainly it is good to compel employments of both, because the virtues of either may correct the defects of both. He thinks nevertheless that youth and childhood may get too great liberty, and so grow disordered and lax. Let parents choose betimes the vocations and courses they mean their children should take, for then they are most flexible, and let them not too much apply themselves to the disposition of their children, as thinking they will take best to that which they have most mind to. It is true that if the affections or aptness of the children be extraordinary, then it is good not to cross it, but generally the precept of the Pythagoreans is good. Optimum lege suave et facile illud faciet consuetudo. Choose the best. Custom will make it pleasant and easy. For custom is the principal magistrate of man's life.